She is amazing. The best one I have ever seen. If you know what she is, please leave me a comment. She's $8, but I have to have her.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Will we find something you like? Come with me and let's go thrifting.
We're at the Goodwill at Anne and Rainbow, and I've managed to catch a break in between rain showers. It's been raining for about 3 days non-stop here in Vegas. I'm not complaining because we really need some rain. Lake Mead is very, very low. So let's go in and see what we can find.
I know you're proud of me. My Thrifting Vegas blanket is in the cart before we start. And I don't think I said it. So let's go thrifting. The shelves are full. Oh, look, this is a rice grain teapot. The little rice grains in the design are translucent. They let the light through. It's $4. The last one we found of these had a big chip in the lid. So that is going into our cart. That's a little birth announcement. Elephant Bank. This is nice, but it does have some damage to it. Lots of candles. Let's pop this in the cart. I'm not sure what the cut shell is for, but it has a chip, as does this mug. These have a matching pitcher, super duper heavy, and $8. So we'll leave that on the shelf. These watermelon coasters are still here, and now they are half off, $1 each. Unfortunately, they are not the Thirsty Stone. They're some sort of hard foam, and it looks like they damage quite easily. So we'll leave those as well. Lots of dolls on the bottom shelf. Here's a cow. Whoop. Very lightweight. Did you see it fly up when I picked it up? And it has a chip also. These are not a set, although they look similar. This is a floral little bowl. It's only $1, but it's chipped on the edge. That is missing some petals. I'm not sure what the holes are for. Possibly potpourri. Oh my goodness. This guy reminds me of a Blue Sky Clayworks Bear money bank I have. So I'll have to get that out to show you. This is a sake set. Unfortunately, there's only one cup, but I do like that. Ooh, this looks like silver plate. It's definitely old, only $3. These are great for displaying glass paperweights. If you just find a single, that is lovely. I'm thinking it will clean up beautifully with a silver wipe. So we'll have to do that in a little segment after the shopping trip. This piece is modern, quite a nice blue swirl, but made in China. Let's see. It's another little bank. She is amazing. The best one I have ever seen. If you know what she is, please leave me a comment. She's $8, but I have to have her. That is such a cute plaque. My mum is my best friend. All sorts of plaques today, but a plaque really has to be something special for me to pick it up for resale. These are interesting. I love the colors. How much? Ooh, $8. That's just a bit too much for me for resale, so I'm going to leave them for somebody else. Ooh, speaking of special plaques, this one is leather inlaid into wood. It's only $2. Definitely vintage. Original sticker there. Absolutely love that. Let's pop it in the cart. If you're enjoying thrifting with me, I would love it if you would watch some more of my videos. You can subscribe to my channel from my homepage. It's absolutely free, and YouTube will notify you every time I release a new video. And it will also send the videos you haven't seen in your suggested feed. Look at these amazing vintage carved wood candlesticks. They have little brass toppers for taper candles, and they're only 99 cents a piece. It just goes to show it's worth checking every single aisle of your Goodwill. And oh my goodness, what is this? It looks like a maraca with feathers on top, probably Polynesian. Oh my goodness, there are two, and they are only $2 a piece. How can we say no to that? These are definitely going into the cart. Let's see what else there is in this section. Here's a box. I love boxes. Empty, probably held a plate or platter. Not going to forget those. Here we are in the vases, planters and florals. Here's a fish. Last time we were here, I found a little Polish pottery cactus. Several of you commented to let me know I had left this behind. It's amazing it's still here, and for $2. The little pot that the cactus sits in. I am not convinced this is a set, but for $2 we'll give it a go. These remind me of ramekins my mum had in the 1970s, but they're very lightweight and modern. This is interesting, but it's missing a lid. Is that... looks like celluloid, but it's just an inexpensive florist vase. This piece we saw last time. I'm not sure, but I think it is part of a wax warmer. What else can we find? All sorts of vases over here in a rainbow of colors. These are candlesticks. Let's see. Look at all the lovely colors. More vases. We've got some planters and a trinket box. They've just restocked the Baggie wall here. We'll have to have a look there too. There was something we were searching for in the Baggies last time. Do you remember? Oh, it was the matching shaker for the Teapot salt. I love the speckledy on these. I thought they might be pottery, but they're actually lightweight ceramic. This is fun. It's $2. It's threshold Target. It looks like a Chinese takeout box. Absolutely filthy. It would need a good hot soapy water soak. But let's take it with us. This mug looks like Belique or Royal Tara, but it's INT, very lightweight. Look how cute these are. Cat napkin rings. $4 or just $2 a piece. Here's a lovely lidded serving dish. This looks Japanese. It's probably Noritake. $6. These don't sell very well for me. I think there's just a lot of them available. Next to it is a Portuguese blue pitcher. This is a more modern one. Again, quite lightweight and also $6. We are here in the mug section, and these two candle holders have caught my eye. They're red glass, 99 cents, gold gilt around the edge. Oh, but they are flash painted and the red is wearing off. That is such a shame. I had my fingers crossed that they are actual red glass through and through. Let's look at the other one to see if it has similar. It does. Similar scratches and damage. The light's coming through. I'm having a really careful look through the glasses. Extra points if you know why. This is quite a nice little milk pitcher with fruit on it. Hand painted. Purple tag half off, but it does have some chips on the spout there. A couple of visits ago, we found a Venetian Mille Fiore glass pitcher, absolutely gorgeous, and I am living in hope that we might find its matching goblets. Here we are in the metal section. This top shelf is gold tone, and we'll work our way down to the black and silver. Ooh, look at this fellow. He's a vintage napkin holder. He is an owl. Look at his colors. He's so fantastic. These sell ever so well for me. They're made in Taiwan. Into the cart he goes. Let's see what else. We need to be on the lookout for the matching one of these. It would be wonderful to have a pair. Checking all the shelves, up high, down low, front and back. What's this? Looks like it is half a pumpkin. I think that hangs on the wall for fall decor. He doesn't want to stand up. Let's see. More baskets. Looks like a little tie out for the beach maybe, or the grass. Easter muffin pan. Some baking sheets. What is this? Oh goodness, I think this is Leonard silver plate. It's a lotus bowl with candle holders. I think that originally had a flower frog in the middle, but it would be fantastic for a floating candle. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll pop it in the cart, and together in the haul we will soak the price label off and see if it is in fact Leonard silver plate. Let's finish up this shelf to see if there's anything else for us here. Got dishes and pans. I'm so excited. $4 on the Lotus candle holder. Here we are in the figurines and collectibles. This aisle was really busy earlier, so we're coming back to it. Ooh, this is a calendar medallion. It's the carousel edition, $5. There's also a circus edition. We'll definitely grab that. And back here, it looks like an English Meakin sugar bowl, quite crazed, but only $2. It would work perfectly for a little trinket dish or catch-all, or even for candy. So let's get those two into our cart, which is getting quite full. I'm very excited about that. A little glass stand that has LED lights in it. What else? Shell toothbrush holder and a snow globe. What's that? Oh, just a little piece of egg crate foam. That works excellently for packing fragile items. Ooh, look at this. It's a vintage camper coaster, $2. The lady's hanging out her washing or laundry. That one is the Steelers. I absolutely love the scene on that. What else? That heavy wall fountain is still there. It's such a shame because it is a lovely piece. These are soup and sandwich or tea and cookie plates. Looks like 2 yellows and a blue. I don't remember seeing the teacups in the mug section, but we can definitely have another look. Oh my goodness. This piece is antique. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a basket vase, $5. Almost impossible to find these in this sort of condition. Absolutely flawless. No fading, no chips or cracks or crazing. I am shaking just a bit. I'm going to put it carefully at the back of the cart there. That is so exciting. Probably over 100 years old. Oh, this cat is still here, still broken. His little petals are missing there. It looks like his friend has sold, possibly, though. What else? We got a turkey napkin holder, I'm not sure that shell spoon goes with the dish. Vases. Oh no, here is his friend up on the shelf above. Let's put them back together and hopefully someone will buy them both. There we go. Picture frames and glass. A couple of little angels there. Oh, this is party light. It's a lantern. I absolutely love the green medallions in there. It's got its original tag and I think a glass holder for a votive candle inside. Let's find a spot for this very carefully. I can't believe how much we found. This little angel caught my eye. Oh, she's a bell. She reminds me of a lady figurine I have at home. I'll have to bring it out to show you. These are horseshoes. I think they're actually picture frames. Got a prayer book figurine. What else? That fellow is riding a dolphin. I just happened to look up and saw this cheese and crackers tray. It's vintage, ceramic, amazing transferware design. I love the irregularity of the shape. It's $5. It does have a little bit of crazing and wear, but that is only to be expected. They're restocking the Christmas. I always pick up trinket boxes because they're perfect for holding that special little gift. Melamine trays, ideal for Christmas cookies and treats. This one is lovely. It's a Victorian snow scene with Santa. I don't think I need any more of those, but Santa I will take. Scrap metal sculptures always do well for me. Oh my goodness, it's Wally from Disney. $4. That makes it even more desirable. Into the cart he goes. Ooh, I forgot to check on the cups for those plates. Hidden down here under a pile of Christmas lights, I think, is an advent calendar. Let's unbury it. There are so many of these. Oh my goodness. It is huge, but fantastic. Look at this. It would go on the wall, and every day has a little metal pocket for goodies and presents and candies and treasures. How fun is this? It's super duper heavy, but I absolutely love it. Look at that. Let's see, how much is it? $15. What an amazing find. This is a popcorn snowman. The more modern ones have built-in LED lights like this, but the vintage ones have an electric cord with a bulb, and you do want to be on the lookout for those. I didn't find the lusterware cups for those trays, but I did spot this. It's a vintage rolling pin with orange handles. Oh, please don't fall. There we go. Look at this beauty. It's only $2. Absolutely lovely. Perfect for a vintage display. Let's pop it right there and see what else they have. Lots more cups here in the kitcheny bits, but it doesn't look like we're going to get lucky. Ooh, this spoon reminds me of a hand-carved set I have, a utensil holder and spoons. It could actually use a good coat of mineral oil, so perhaps I will show you how I do that. These are great for bead making, jewelry, or even fishing tackle. Lots of as seen on TV boxes. What else? Graters and trays. That's for Keurig. Pods. This looks like a chandelier, checking every aisle. Let's head over to the Baggie wall and have a browse. These calla lilies look ever so real. It's a shame that the resin water is so discolored. The Baggie wall is always an adventure. You just never know what you're going to find. If you need Christmas, they have so many ornaments in all different colors and styles. As you can see, we've got glittery and modern and vintage and glass. And the prices, you just can't beat it. Just a couple of dollars per bag. Let's see. I don't think we need any ornaments. These are little tags and frames and letters. Ooh, Jake actually has that J on our Christmas tree. We got pink. Wow. So many to choose from. They just wheeled out a brand new rack of treasures here at Goodwill, and I have found a vintage American Girl doll box. I'm so excited. It's $10 and there is something in here. Could we get so lucky that the right doll is inside this box? Let's see. Oh no, it's not her. Could she possibly be in one of these baskets? The doll wasn't on the new rack, so I hurried over to the toy section to see if by any chance she ended up out of her box on the shelf. Here's a dress that looks American Girl-esque. We will put this in the box for our naked porcelain baby there. Let's cover her up. These two look like Target's Our Generation dolls. There are some subtle differences. The way you can tell is the mark on the back of the neck, and indeed that does say Our Generation. She is from Target. Let me zoom in so you can see it there. There's one other doll here, but she, I believe, is also Our Generation. The faces are just a little bit different, and yes, she has the very same mark. I put the doll box back on the shelf. They were asking $10 for the porcelain doll inside. Now, she did have some American Girl doll accessories, but just not to wear. Paying $10 made sense for resale. This is a lovely bird print, signed and numbered, I think. It's a little fox. Lots of lovely art here. I do like the way it's displayed on the wall in this store. It makes it very, very easy to see what they have. Small frames and artwork over here. I'm checking for original pieces, watercolors, oils, and for stitchery and needlepoint. It's a dog. That's a vintage print, possibly a greeting card. It's a tiger. Let's see. We'll keep going over here to more larger pieces on the wall. It's so nice not having to flip through stacks. Look at Pikachu over there. He's absolutely massive. Got to be over 2 feet tall. That is super duper fun. He is green tag and $15. We'll have a little wander through the furniture. If you're in the market for a couch, they have a couple of nice ones today. Brown leather there. And a double lawn chair. It's only $10. It is missing a few bits and a bit stained. Not really in the market for one of those. Got lots and lots of cushions and fabrics. These are tea towels. I always have a look here for vintage English linen tea towels. Ooh, there's some crochet work here. These are blankets. This one's nice. I'm not sure how warm that would be though with all the holes. It's probably just decorative. This is a pretty pink one. I think I have a similar pink one like this in my inventory. I'll have to perhaps bring that out for you to see. There's nobody in the purse section at the moment, so we'll have a little look. That is pleather. In purses, I'm looking for vintage, a nice Coach bag, or anything that is real leather. The Sport Sack is a great brand. Tokidoki did a collaboration with the Sport Sack, and those are selling very, very well at the moment. That has a Coach look to it, but I don't think it is even branded at all. What else? Little totes. The purse section is not ever so stocked at the moment. This is Michael Kors. We've got some damage for $25. That's not a Gucci. It's always worth stopping by the jewelry counter at Goodwill because you just never know what you're going to find. I have found sterling silver, I found gold, lots of lovely vintage fashion brooches and jewelry. Nothing's catching my eye today. I've often thought about buying one of these jewelry vases at Goodwill. They run usually from about $15 up to $50. One of these days, I might just get one. In my last video, I found a fantastic book on vintage tablecloths, and that sold ever so quickly for me. So I thought I'd have a little look in the books here for reference and research books, anything on glass, on pottery, on linens or jewelry. Today it looks like we mostly have novels and paperbacks. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. Coming in at number 5, the 4 vintage spoon rests or tea bag caddies. We found these on the Baggie wall for half price, $4. This was the bestseller, the little Japanese anthropomorphic piece that sold for $20. And all in all, I sold these for $51. In the number 4 slot is the gorgeous little vintage Otagiri bud vase. I paid just $1 for it and I sold it for $25. At number 3, the gorgeous blown glass Christmas tree salt and pepper shakers by Pier 1 Imports. These came in the box. I paid $5 for them and I sold them for $30. Sliding into number 2, the Polish pottery ceramic cactus. I paid just $3 for it. I sold it for $43, and I can't wait to see if it fits into the little ceramic planter we found today. And at number 1, the best-selling item from my last haul, you can't go wrong with this theme, the vintage bronze moon trinket dish. I paid $4 for it, and I sold it for $61. There are still some treasures from my last haul available for purchase. You can find them in my store, thriftingvegas.com. So after this video, please hop over there and have a browse. This is the moment of truth where we find out whether our little Polish pottery cactus fits into this green planter. If you didn't know, this super cute little flamingo head is actually functional. She holds a pair of glasses. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill and some bonus items that I mentioned as we were thrifting. Let's start over here with one of my favorite finds. It's a lovely coaster with a vintage scene, a camper, and a lady hanging out her washing. It's foam backed. And I am asking $12. I'm sad there wasn't a set of these, but it would make a lovely plaque or decorative piece. I did want to share with you a set of coasters. These are corked backed, all different florals. I am asking $14 on the set. The last time we found one of these rice grain teapots, it was chipped on the top, so I didn't buy it. I was really excited to find this piece. I want to show you. Can you see how the light comes through the rice grains? I should have put a little candle inside to show you. Perhaps I will do that in a segment after the haul. But I am asking $22 on the rice grain teapot. Napkin rings. Look how cute these little cats are. They have cross paws and the stand makes their feet. They're super cute. I am asking $12 on the napkin rings. This is an Old English piece by J.G. Meakin. It's a barn and a cottage scene. Just lovely colours. I think it was created to be a sugar bowl, but it would make a perfect candy dish or trinket dish. It does have some crazing, but it's still a beautiful piece. I'm asking $12. I love to use trinket boxes at Christmas to give little gifts. It makes it so fun and adds an extra bonus. This one is lovely. It's a pottery style Santa Claus. His hat makes the lid. I'm asking $18. I banned it. The lantern is party light. Now, unfortunately, I didn't notice during the shopping trip, but the little clasp is missing from the door, the little latch. But I think you could probably make one with a piece of wire or even a little twisty tie. Bandit is playing with my nail polish on the edge of the table. Crisis averted. I love the green medallions of this piece. They are glass, 3 of them. Beautiful design. I'm asking $18. Oh, and it comes complete with a little votive candle holder. This piece is super fun. It's a canister, and as you can see, I gave it a good wash in hot soapy water. It is modelled after a Chinese takeout box with the folded paper and the little metal handle there. It has a sealing lid, and I'm asking $25. I am so excited about this flamingo. And if you hadn't worked it out yet, she is actually a glasses holder. Along with showing you the tea light in the teapot after the haul, I will show you glasses on her, how she works. Absolutely gorgeous. I love her colours and her flowers. She just makes me smile. I'm asking $24.
These are vintage candlesticks for taper candles. You pop your candle in there. They're carved wood, a little bit burnt, some pyrography going on there. They are very different. They appear to be handmade, as you can see, whittled away, as my grandfather would say. I'm selling these as a pair for $48. Something else that cleaned up beautifully was this plaque. May this home be filled with happiness. May those who visit feel its joy. It's a lovely message. This inlaid piece is leather. The rest is wood. It does have a cutout there for hanging and its original sticker at the bottom. I'm asking $18 on the plaque. When we saw that teak wooden spoon on the Goodwill shelf, I remembered I had this. It says spoon in some love, a utensil holder with 4 spoons. I think it is artisan made. It's a lovely piece. I'm asking $28. This owl is fantastic. I stood him up on a little picture holder just so you could see his lovely face and colours. I can actually hold him up again to the light. He's greens and yellow and red. Perfect for Christmas or all year long. A napkin holder. He is marked Taiwan. Definitely vintage. Super fun. I'm asking $22. If you're familiar with Disney, you'll know that this is Wall-E the robot, and I was surprised at how much these are selling for online. He's made of scrap metal, nuts and bolts and washers, and the detail is amazing. He's absolutely lovely. I'm asking $48 on Wall-E. This piece is fascinating. It's a calendar medallion coin from 1988. If that year is special to you or a loved one, this would make a perfect gift. The theme is carousel animals going around there. It is marked Minted for Summer Corporation, and I am asking $45. It's made of bronze. This is the perfect opportunity to show you, in my opinion, the difference between silver plate and silver in the way that they tarnish. This candlestick here is very, very old, I believe. You can tell not only by its shape and design, but also by the felt on the bottom. Now, the tarnish on these two pieces is very, very different. I don't know if it's coming through in the video, but this piece is very bluish, a bluish tarnish, which tells me immediately that it's silver plate. Also, it's quite uniformly tarnished, if you can see that, whereas this piece, the silver is showing through and the tarnish is much more of a black color. And for those reasons, I believe that this is actually sterling, although it isn't marked anywhere. And this piece is most likely silver plate. Now, what I'm going to do here, just to see if I am correct on this, is put a damp towel on the label, and hopefully by the end of the haul, it will peel off to reveal a mark. So I save my old kitchen sponges for occasions such as this and for cleaning thrifted finds. So I'm just going to pop this damp sponge onto the label here, push it down so it gets nice and wet, and hopefully it will be sufficient to soak that label off. Let's come back to that piece. Up in front here, we have this amazing cheese and cracker platter. It's made of ceramic. It's ever so vintage, judging by the design, which I believe is transferware, and the font is absolutely fantastic. Now, it does have a little bit of crazing, and I can show you here a chip on the handle. But I am willing to forgive that based on its age. We're not perfect, none of us, so I do make allowances for amazing pieces like this. I wouldn't mind it too terribly if nobody else loves this and it stays with me, but I am asking $35. Over here, we have some vintage rolling pins. I love this one with the red handle. It's obviously had some use. It's been used and loved. These make amazing decorative pieces. If you have a hutch or shelves in a vintage style kitchen, they look amazing, popped into a mixing bowl. And this one is a little more plain, but again, definitely vintage. I'm asking $14 a piece on the rolling pins. This guy is a soapstone. He is a turtle. I think I just dripped on him with my wet sponge. That's why he's wet there. And he has, or she has, a little baby turtle carved inside there. It always amazes me how this is done. These artists are so talented. I'm asking $18 on the turtle figurine. This is a little ladyhead planter. She might even be a chia planter here, but I love her face. She looks so peaceful. She would be fabulous with a little cactus or ivy in her. I'm asking $18. When we saw that angel bell on the shelf, it immediately reminded me of this girl. The pose is similar, but she isn't an angel. She's a little lady carrying a birdhouse purse. Super cute, flowers on her dress. I am asking $16. In my videos, a few videos ago, I had a lamb bank, and several of you asked, do you have any more banks? I do. This one is Blue Sky Clayworks. It's signed Heather Goldmink on the base. It says Honey Money, perfect for a little one here. One of my subscribers, Eula, has a fabulous idea. Each of her great-grandchildren receive a money bank, cute little money bank, filled with coins from the year of their birth. So I'm assuming she goes through and sorts all her coins out, finds the year of the great-grandchild's birth and fills up the bank. What a fabulous idea. I'm asking $48 on the Blue Sky Bear. And this one is a very studious kitty cat, an orange tabby with orange glasses, super cute. It has a stopper there, and I am asking $38 on the cat. Back here, we have some maracas. Now, I believe they are Hawaiian or Polynesian. They make a lovely, fun sound. If anybody can confirm that for me, that they are Polynesian, used in dancing, that would be fantastic. They're quite pricey online. I'm asking $48 on the set. Along with the Flamingo glasses holder there, I think this is my favorite piece. A beautiful antique basket vase with roses. It is just fantastic. I think it is hand painted with gold gilt. It's not marked on the bottom, but it's in perfect condition. It's absolutely stunning. I believe it's from either the late 1800s or early 1900s, and I am asking $65. If you see something you would like to purchase, please send me an email. It's thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. As we know, I get many offers on many of the items, so if you fall in love with something, please feel free to offer a few dollars over my asking price to give yourself the best chance at purchasing the item. Do stay tuned. We've got some fun segments after this. We're going to check out how this teapot lights up. We're going to look and see how this girl looks in some glasses. We'll see if the silver-plated candle holder is marked. And we are also going to see if this little cactus from my last haul, which is already sold, fits in the little pot that we found. A couple more pieces I forgot to mention. As we were shopping in the linens, I found 2 crocheted blankets, which reminded me I have these 2. The first is almost a chevron pattern, different colors, quite festive, that one. And this one is very heavy, actually. It's pink and cream, and it has a ziggy-zaggy finished edge. Absolutely beautiful. They're both in nice condition and very, very warm. I'm asking $50 a piece on the blankets. Ziggy, are they comfy? I'm so excited to show you how the little rice grains in this teapot's design are translucent. They let the light through. I thought the best way to show you would be with a flashlight. I'm just going to put it inside. Ooh. And as you can see, the little grains let a beautiful blue turquoise light through all the way around. It's absolutely stunning. And you could use this as a display piece, even a night light, with just a little candle.
If you didn't know, this super cute little flamingo head is actually functional. She holds a pair of glasses just like that. She makes me smile every time because it looks like she's actually wearing them. So super fun. You'll never lose your glasses again if they're on this girl. And it's just occurring to me that she could also be a phone holder if you want to watch a video or a movie. Probably just pop her in there. Oh my goodness, look at that. She holds your phone. That is so amazing. I just love her. I'm very hopeful that by now this wet sponge has soaked this price sticker and we will be able to peel it off. Recently, Goodwill has switched to some super duper sticky labels, but let's see, there is a mark there. Let me zoom in so you will be the first to see that. I'm predicting that it is a Leonard piece. What does that say? Sorry, it's wobbling about. I think it does. Does that say Leonard silver plate? Let me clean it up just a second and I'll come right back. As you can see, this is without a doubt a piece of Leonard silver plate. Beautiful tulip bowl with candlesticks around it. I'm asking $28. This is the moment of truth where we find out whether our little Polish pottery cactus fits into this green planter. I don't know that they were actually created as a set, but it just might work. Let's see. Oh, it actually wants to fall in because there aren't any ridges or ledges on the inside of the planter, but I think if we put a bit of tissue or paper in there, it would sit up just like that. This piece is already sold, so I might ask the customer if she would also like this pot. This is crazy. Look at the rain we're having here in Vegas. I actually put out a couple of trash cans to catch the rainwater because our plants love it so much. And this one is actually almost full. Well, yesterday it literally rained all day long, which is very unusual for Las Vegas, and consequently we have some amazing puddles here. I don't think Rio's seen it yet, but I predict she's going to go head first into that water. Oh. What is it, Bee? It's a puddle? There, come on. Is that water? Not today. Maybe it's a bit cold. Oh goodness, there's puddles everywhere. This way. Come on. This is going to be quite a different experience today, and I think we are going to go home with two very wet and muddy dogs. Jump, Bree! Come on! Good girl! Bear! Come on!
Good boy. Come on. Let's go. I hear you. There's a lot of water out here. We've got a mini pond. Chris is trying to get the dogs to go in. There we go. Did you get the rock? Oh my goodness. That is a lot of water. Our ground is so hard and dry that when it rains, maybe less than 50 days out of the year, less than 30, this is what happens. All the water sits on top. And this wasn't even a flash flood. This was just a steady rain all day long. Are you going to stand there all day? Come on, let's go. Let's go. It's not supposed to rain again today, but I don't know if you can see over here. Let me zoom. It's Mount Charleston, and it looks like they got quite a bit of snow. If I do 360 degrees, you'll see that it's raining over here. My weather app said that it's raining in 15% of the valley this morning, but we do have a little bit of sunshine over that way. The dogs just went after a jackrabbit and Chris whistled them and they're coming back now. I was so busy showing you the rain that I missed it. Rio. Come on, you're going to need a shower. There's puddles about every 20-30 yards and we go straight into it. Come on, let's go. We got a horse coming. He's probably about half a mile out there. Look how the sun's coming through the rain. Oh, we've got a river running down here. There's Bear. Rio's down there too. You two. Let's go, monkeys. Did you find a big one? Did you find a big puddle? Come on, let's go. spare that face. Rio, you guys need to get straight into the shower.